Hey, Cass.
How's it going?
Good. I'm just getting
Good.
platform propped up here. Awesome.
I know, I'm like, my phone better not fall. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for jumping on. Like I said, we're going to share a little bit tonight about what we do as coaches, how we got started, why we love what we do, and just give you a little bit more information. Um, at any point, if you have questions, drop it in the comments below. We're happy if we see it to answer it. Or anything you want to know, please just let us know, or you can message us privately. We're open books. So, whatever you
Yeah.
want to know. But if you're just in, post that below on hi guys, hey BB.
Hey, Mel.
We'll get jumping on
Hey,
here. Some coaches.
Sarah. Awesome.
Oh, awesome. All right, Jenna, should we jump right in?
Yes, ma'am. Some people are
Okay,
hopping on. Awesome.
cool. Well,
Cool.
I think we want to just get started by maybe sharing a little bit about ourselves for people that don't know us or don't know you, don't know me.
Yeah, of course. So I'll start quick. My name is Jenna, you guys, and first and foremost, I live in Wisconsin. I am a newlywed and also newly homeowner, which is totally crazy. But just kind of to backtrack a little bit before, my coaching journey. I was a very active individual, so I've always been kind of into that fitness side of things. I went to school, got the degree, and when I was in college, I kind of lost myself. And college was a very, very dark time for me. And going through that degree and earning that degree, I was learning things about myself that I almost fell into like a deepened stupor almost. And I was learning that I had demons and I had struggles, and almost getting to know who you are and having those battles with yourself. And I fell into an eating disorder through college, high anxiety. um and I mustered through that. I graduated, I got the degree, I got the job, I got the career, and I thought everything was going to be great. Life was incredible. I met my now husband 2 weeks after I started my career as a radiation therapist, and we've been together ever since. We have a puppy, so everything was going good. It was all aligning. And I just kind of found myself a few years into my degree or into my career, excuse me, that I was falling back into those bad, like mental depression, anxiety habits. And I'm like, what is missing? I thought I did it all. I thought this is how life is supposed to be. And
Totally.
I was following this girl on social media, and she truly just felt, or I felt that she just kind of had it all. And I know social media is a highlight reel, but I followed her for months and months and months, and I actually reached out to her for at-home fitness, and we got our puppy. That's kind of where I was at in my life. We got our puppy, and I was just so tired of going through the motions of, waking up, running out the door, going to work all day, and then coming home, going to the gym, not getting back home until 7, 8 o'clock at night, having to make dinner, go to bed, do it all over again. So I just needed that change. And I reached out to her to try something at home. And for me, being that fitness junkie, I didn't really trust it at first.
Yeah.
But
Same.
right, right. So, I was like, you know what? Like, she seems like she has it all together. I trusted her. I got to know her, and I kind of, the rest is history. I did enroll initially as a coach because, hey, why not save some money on a superfood shake that could help me, find that balance and keep on, overcoming my eating disorder and everything like that. So it kind of just, my stars aligned and the opportunity checked all of my boxes, and I just fell so hard in love with everything that we're going to talk about tonight.
Gosh, I love hearing your story. Like, it never gets old because it's so similar to my story, and we're totally different, but we're so similar. With,
Mhm.
um, first of all, I'm Cassie, and I'm from Minnesota, and so we're both like Midwestern girls, and like have the same values growing up. Like, you work hard, you go to college, you work hard again, you retire, you die. Like, that's with love and joy mixed in. But yeah, I'm from Iowa originally, but I grew up in Minnesota, or I live in Minnesota now, and I'm a former elementary art teacher actually. So I went to school to teach art. I loved kids, I loved art, so that seemed like the natural way to go. I actually had no interest at all in health and wellness, fitness, any of that. Like, to get me to eat healthy, I like vegetables naturally, but I have no interest in eating healthy and workouts. No, thank you. I did not want to get sweaty. Gross. But in my mid 20s, I ended up going to a gym with a friend and absolutely fell in love with fitness. I had just never been introduced to the right fitness. And 2 years later, I was actually teaching group fitness classes there. And like I said, I was just in love with it, in love with the culture, in love with the community. And at that time, we went to a wedding in California for our buddy Paul, and I'm married to my husband Ben for 8 years. And this buddy Paul was in our wedding. And so we went out there, went to his wedding, and I met his wife. Same gal that Jenna's talking about, our lovely Christy, who's our mentor and our coach, and got started with her. I was like, she's incredible. I love what she does. I just wanted to join for the fitness aspect of it, get my workouts back on track. I actually wanted to leave the gym and be able to do at-home workouts to save time and money. And yeah, I fell in love with it. 21 days is all it took for me to realize this is all about lifestyle, all about community, all about support. And I also had disordered eating and basically overcame that by learning about nutrition through what she had to offer. So I signed up as a coach because I'm like, dude, I don't have to work at the gym anymore. Save me time. I don't have to work crazy hours early in the morning, late at night as a trainer. And I get to be home with my dog. This sounds great. And I can still teach while doing all that. Well, about a year in, you know what happened. I discovered I really still love fitness. I still love health. I just feel like God totally laid on me that I needed to do this full time, which I struggled with because you guys, like Jenna's saying, when you have this plan for your life and you know, feel like this is what you were supposed to do, and all of a sudden that changes, and I feel called to do something different, it's hard to kind of grieve the life you thought you were going to live. And so last May 2017, I officially retired as a teacher and have been coaching exclusively since, and it's been amazing. can't say anything else but that, but it's been great. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell. I don't know, Jenna, what else do we want to share tonight? Do we want to talk about like what a coach is or what we do as coaches and kind of go from there?
Yeah, for sure. So, like what Cassie said at the beginning, if you guys have questions, you know, we're going to really dive into some nitty gritty now. So, don't hesitate to comment them below. We'll kind of reach back at them as we go along. But, you know, you guys are probably wondering, okay, like I totally relate to this part of your story, or that's awesome, but I don't feel like I could do what you do. What do you do? You know, I really want to preface this with saying, like, we got started on on our coaching journeys with starting with our own personal health first.
Yeah.
And that is something that we still to this day do. Your personal journey is always number one. You have to lead with you first. And the analogy, if you're, you know, go on an airplane, they always tell you to put your oxygen mask on first. And that's something that's so like, okay, you probably don't even listen to that when you go on the airplane anymore, but it's so true. You have to always fill your cup first, right? Before you can ever, you know, give out or reach out to help anyone. So what we do as coaches is by being on our journey, we lead with our journey. As we're changing, as we're overcoming obstacles, as we're getting incredible results physically, emotionally, mentally, we're sharing that because we want other people to experience the journey that we're on, right? And, you know, with that, we have to be ourselves. And as similar as Cassie and I are, we're ourselves. We still are share authentically us, and we have differences. And I love, you know, reading her story over and over because we relate in different ways. And that's kind of an incredible aspect of coaching is, you know, you have to be you. You have to share your journey, share your lifestyle. And, you know, with that, you are able to help people potentially that are just like you. And what I know Cassie mentioned this earlier too is, you know, this journey is truly all about a lifestyle. So as coaches and as a network, we bias right here, but we have the complete solution for everyone. but
Great
we
phone
have
review.
a yeah, right. We have a lifestyle. We promote that healthy lifestyle because we have the full equation. We have fitness programs that work. We have simple nutritional systems that work. And the support in the community that a lot of people might not feel that they have. We have outpouring love and support and empowerment day after day. So yeah. Um, I will say this right now, we are not a quick fix company. We are not any sort of one and done
Got
type deal. Yeah, this is a full blown lifestyle and we truly are striving to be our best selves. So our jobs as coaches is to learn what other people's goals are, what other people's struggles are, what other people want to overcome, what their interests are, and connect them with a solution. Let that be a fitness solution, nutritional solution based off of what we have in Team Beachbody, which again, I believe, Cassie believes, is a whole solution for everyone. So once they get started, that's kind of when our coaching starts. We're that accountability partner. We, offer our support, our team, to be able to guide them on their journey to reach their health and fitness goals. So with that, I'm going to kind of back to Cassie and she's going to, we are able to help people with.
Yeah. And I just saw Shannon had a question. Did you find it hard to balance coaching with a full-time job? Oh my gosh, Shannon, I totally want to go over that objection here. I'm going to talk about challenge groups really quick, and I want to share more about that because I live that, Jenna lived that as well.
It's a great question.
It is, yeah. Really quick, just about challenge groups and kind of how we help our clients. As a coach, and even as a new coach, if you're on our team, what we do for the first 3 weeks is we get you into what we call our challenge support groups, so challenge accountability groups. And it's just like this amazing place, either on Facebook or we have an app where you check in each day for accountability. We're there to support you, encourage you. We have fun little challenges, do recipe shares. It's basically an amazing community of your support, like Jenna was talking about. And as a new coach, you don't do that on your own. We're there to co-coach with you for as long as you need. In fact, we still run groups together because it's fun.
I love it.
That's what we do. Of course, we coach people individually one-on-one as well. And we do this for as long as you need. I have people who have been with me from the beginning, people who just started last week, so it really runs the spectrum. But we really believe that we're better together, and that's why we do that. I can't tell you how many times I started a fitness program or like a plan. I'm going to do this. And by week 2, I was like, nah, I don't really want to do it anymore, because I didn't have that accountability. I didn't have someone supporting me on my journey. So yeah, I love it. Jenna, I think it's funny because we're both such introverts. Do you want to share a little bit about that? Our whole team is like introverts, and
yeah, it's kind of surreal because again, when I got started, I was kind of looking for that at-home fitness, but I was really, hesitant as to trusting the process. And with that, I'm like, okay, I'll get started. I'll try this out. But what I found when I enrolled as a coach is, yeah, okay, I love helping people. I'll for sure, do what I can to be able to help others, reach their goals like I'm reaching mine. But I had no idea the incredible support and the amazing community of people that I was instantly connected with between our team page and our challenge groups or our support and accountability groups that, we're a group of like-minded individuals that are all kind of striving for those same endpoints, let it be different goals, but we're all in that mindset of, wanting more and that empowerment and that love and that support. It was something that I, of course, have a very supportive family and friends, but it's just like that extra bit of, it just fills your cup. It fills you up. So
not a normal workplace.
right. And that's something, it's not a normal workplace. And to be able to have that love and that care and just that family, that coaching family that I quickly found, it's just irreplaceable. And I'm still a homebody and I'm still an introvert. And I tell a lot of people now, like, I used my computer as kind of that icebreaker because I was very nervous and I'm very shy. But once I built belief and I built that confidence by me, being on that journey and gaining these results, I was just like, I want to shout this from the rooftops. So, for
For sure.
example, too, Cassie and I are on this call together and we met through this coaching opportunity. And now we talk every single day. We share our goals, we share our team pages. A lot of our lovely coaches are on right now. And it's just an I keep saying empowering, but it is. It's the
Yeah.
most uplifting community that it's irreplaceable. And
It,
one thing I kind of want to poke at too, and I'll give an income disclaimer that, you know, guaranteed, no income is guaranteed. It does take heart and hustle.
yeah,
However, our team isn't only, incredible, big-hearted, genuine people as we are, but we're a community of very successful, driven, accountable people also. So with
for
that heart and with that hustle, our team is top 20 in an entire network of over 300,000 coaches. And truly, like, that speaks volumes for the commitment that we hold to our businesses and to helping others. So
for
it's,
sure.
again, empowering and valuable. Take that away.
Yeah. No, I love that. And I want to go back to what Shannon was asking earlier, really quick, just before we forget. I don't know what she has going on. But as far as the time commitment goes, like, how does that balance with working full time? I truly believe that anyone can do this that's busy. In fact, I want you to know that pretty much all of our team either started as a full-time employee somewhere else and did this on the side, or they're a parent or a spouse, or they have something else going on in their life. They're not like Jenna and I. Jenna and I, this is a product of our hard work and dedication to coaching that we're home and this is full-time now. Absolutely. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you can make this your full-time thing, or if you're looking for a job and you want to do this full-time, absolutely. But you don't need hours and hours each day to do this. As a new coach, I was relocating, living apart from my husband for 6 months because of a job transfer, packing, selling houses, like all this craziness. And I started as a new coach and I was like, I will make this work because I want it to work. And I really think if you want it to work, it will. And for me, that was waking up 30 minutes earlier to get some work done before going to my full-time teaching job. That was taking my lunch break to eat in the lounge for 10 minutes with my fellow teachers to socialize. But then I would go back to my room and I would work for 30 minutes before having kids again. And then before bed, an hour to 30 minutes to get other stuff done. But you can, talk to your coach if you decide to do this about your goals, and we can figure out what that time will look like for you. But it's totally doable with a busy schedule. And that's the cool thing about what we do. We can pick our schedule. We can pick where we work, when we want to work, and all that. So I love that. But
Exactly.
yes, Kristen, exactly. You find time for things you love. And this is truly a joy what we do. And,
Mhm.
some days I wake up and I don't want to do it, but it's more like I don't want to do anything, not coaching. But most days I wake up and I'm so excited to do what we do. So that's the truth. But really quick too, like, I know I've been talking to a few people right now and they say, like, I can't do what you do. And there's a whole list of reasons people can make up why they can't do what we do. So I want to really quick just explain, like, what a coach doesn't need to be, right? You don't need to be a personal trainer. Okay. Jenna was not before this. I just happened to be, but my love of fitness was started 2 years before that, right? I had no previous experience. You do not need to be in peak physical condition. This girl does not have six-pack abs. I have curves. We have people in all shapes and sizes on our team because we want to reach all shapes and sizes in this world.
Love that.
You do not need to be someone who wants to work full time, like I said. This can be part time or somewhere in between. You do not need to be a salesperson. In fact, please don't come to us if you're a salesperson. That's
Heart
not
and
what we do.
hustle.
Yeah. Love people. We're not here to sell you crap. So, and another thing that I want to bring up, you do not need to be a certain age or, I don't know, background or have a certain amount of education to do this. You just don't. Like, we have people from all walks of life. Our team spans from like 20-year-olds up to 50 something year olds. And that could go further. Okay. 18 and older can be a coach. And there's coaches, I guess, on our team that are even older than that. I shouldn't say that, but my personal team and Jenna's team. So there is no age limit. All people need help with their health in our company, and we have solutions for every age. So, and then the last thing, you do not need to have a huge following on social media. You do not need to have a huge network outside of social media. You just don't to make this work. You meet people, you learn, you connect, and our company is great about connecting you with people as well. So, yeah. So what a coach does need to be is passionate about helping people, right? We need to love people and want to help people and pay it forward what we have learned on our journey. And that's truly what we do. We need to be real and open, like Jenna shared about, telling our story and sharing about what we're doing for our health and our nutrition and our workouts, because that's going to, show people that they can do it too. You need to have drive for more in life. That was one thing that I did not have in my teaching career. I was like, that's all right. I can hang out here the rest of my life, right? And then I found coaching and I'm like, oh, I can do fun things with this, right? I can hit all kinds of goals. So the drive for more. You need to be teachable. I was just talking to one of my coaches about that today. She's had an amazing last 3 months. She's on here. Belinda Strunk.
I saw her.
And honestly, guys, she's teachable. She wants to learn. She wants to learn how to help people better. And she's successful because of that. And then the last thing, just to be open to trying new things, because this is something that's so different. It's not you go to college and get a job and work in it. It's something completely different. So just being open. But yeah, you might have some objections or hesitations, maybe even some preconceived notions about what we do or what a Beachbody coach is. And I get it. People in all different MLMs and all different walks of life, doctors, teachers, lawyers, there's good and there's bad. And I'll just tell you, right, that there can be preconceived notions, but we are honest, hardworking people who want to help people. And that's basically what you need to know. So, Jenna, do you want to touch on the sales thing really quick?
Yeah.
I know you did like a really great thing on that today, and I just want you to share that.
Yeah, of course, because that was something with me. I'm like, I don't have a business background or a marketing background. How am I supposed to sell something? And that was kind of a hesitation of mine. And again, building that belief, and I want to shout this from the rooftops because of how my life has been changed. If someone asks me or tells me that they don't want to go sell something, the first thing that I say to someone is, well, did you think that I'm trying to sell you? And, that kind of takes that back because it's an honest question. I would like to know, but, normally the answer is no. They're like, well, no, like we know each other, we connected, and I don't feel like I can do that. And I'm like, well, no. We're not salespeople. Yes, we have amazing programs and products that we could help people get connected with, but we're providing a solution for people ultimately. We're connecting them with a low pressure, almost a people first manner, because once we get to know someone and get to know their needs, we could offer them something that can help them, that could work for them in achieving their goals. So that's one of the main reasons why we have to lead with our journeys first, because we could share our personal stories and our personal experiences with, our fitness programs, or, a struggle that we've had to overcome with a nutritional battle or whatever that might be. And that builds credibility and that builds trust and also belief, behind what we have to offer, because we full-heartedly believe and we have a solution for everyone.
Really?
And one thing I want to kind of touch on too is, if there's a good salesman out there, they could sell and sell and sell and sell some more, but then peace out, they're gone, right? And our coaching, our business begins after that sale. If someone gets started for, with a nutrition program and a regimen or nutritional regimen, and if I just fall off the face of the planet, like I did not do my job, right? We are here to be that accountability, right? Peace out.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what we're here for. So, I don't want to have a preconceived notion of salesmen, but like we don't want that. We don't want that mentality. So, we're here to be that accountability partner for people to help them create a healthy lifestyle. And like what Cassie said, we're here, months, years, whatever you need, however you want us to be a part of your journey. That's what we're here for. Our mission is to help people, make that decision to change their lives and succeed and to believe in themselves, to live up to their potential and to reach their goals and whatever they set their mind to. So I'm gonna pass this back to Cassie and have her share just another objection that we commonly hear that we just want to debunk.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. First, I want to read a quick comment. Kristen just wrote, went for a run tonight. My body felt great. I owe that to Beachbody. It really makes me want to pay it forward and make others feel the same way. Such a great feeling. Absolutely, girl. I feel that all the time. I'm like, wow, I just like totally rocked that flight of stairs and I'm not even breathing hard or whatever it is, but truly. I'm trying to think if there's any other hesitations or objections. Do you guys have any questions who are on here? That might be a good way to go with that.
Yeah, that's great. Let's see who is on here.
And thank you if you've been watching. I appreciate it.
Yeah, hey, Allie and Amanda and Sheena and Melissa and my mom. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I haven't been looking at these comments. Oh, that's funny. Love you.
So I guess go ahead and post your questions, you guys. But otherwise, I know for Jenna and I, we've overcome a lot in our time as a coach. And I've been a coach for 3.5 years. I don't know if I shared that before. She's been a coach for 2.5, and a lot has changed. It's been a whirlwind of a couple of years. So I thought maybe it'd be fun to close out by sharing some things that maybe have changed in our life. Jenna, you want to go first?
Yeah. I'm just going to start by, saying being that girl that had to, or that thought, I had to go to school, get the degree, and work that degree the rest of my life. And I thought that's the way it was supposed to be. And I was happily doing that. But the more that I kind of went through the motions of life, I realized I didn't have a vision for my future. And for that, like I have everything to thank to this coaching opportunity to be able to, believe in my ambition to dream and to not fear, that vision and those goals for my future. So it's kind of leading into, that mindset that I gained. I lost every sense of positivity and every sense of a good mindset when I was going through college and struggling with my mental issues, with my, emotional issues, and, where I was at with myself. I was brainwashing myself, when I was in college, and I was in my own head, and I was almost like a prisoner to myself. And this opportunity, like I was coming out of that, but this coaching truly allowed me to love myself and to work on myself and to gain that confidence and to know like I could overcome
work on yourself.
But
what kind of job makes you work on yourself? Like maybe out there somewhere, but like number one, you have to work on yourself.
Exactly. Like that is number one, always. We always, again, lead with your journey first. And I've overcome every sort of almost the complacency, feeling stuck and unfulfilled. It truly has just changed my entire outlook of my potential. And I'm constantly striving to reach my potential. And now I want to pay that forward because I have gained so much, positivity, and just my mindset is completely different. And then the other thing too is the freedom. Yes, when I got started, I worked part-time coaching and, full-time as a radiation therapist. So I didn't really see that freedom yet, but I felt it and I knew where I was going and I had that vision. And now being able to work full-time from home, having the schedule that I have, especially, with buying a house and renovating a home and just feeling like my life is all over the place. I couldn't Literally
Yeah.
all over the place. I am such a woman of routine and schedule, and I don't feel like I've followed my schedule once the past 2 months, which is fine. It's great. Like I'm able, again, I'm growing into that. I'm growing into accepting that. But when I got started on this journey, you guys, I was in 2 weddings. I was the maid of honor in a wedding. I had a father-in-law living with us. I got engaged myself. So it's like you make it happen. And that kind of goes back to, the time you do what you love and you make time for what you love. But, it truly is that freedom that I've gained just to live my life how I want to live it and having that vision for my future. And I'm just so forever grateful.
I love it. I do see some questions here. I'm going to share really quick, and then we can go through those questions because there's some really good questions here.
Yeah.
Things that have changed for me. Everybody hates when you talk about money, and I'm just going to throw it out there because Melissa kind of asked about it. You absolutely can make money with this business, and I really believe that our income is a direct reflection of the lives that are being changed through what we do. And
Exactly.
I'm not a greedy person. I'm not someone that's usually motivated by earning lots of money, but when I hustle and I work hard and I like help people and help my coaching team, I have replaced my teaching income with coaching. And so Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. You know, it really is about heart and hustle, like we keep saying, but it is possible. And just to answer your question quick, Melissa, with that, I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one more about the compensation plan. I'm not going to go into all that on here. It's kind of drab, boring. But income, you guys, it comes from through, it does partially come through commissions, but the other part, there's our company rewards us very well through bonuses and all kinds of ways as coaches. So I can explain that more. We have some great resources so you can learn more about that. But other things that I've overcome or kind of grown through with that income piece, we paid off debt. We were people living paycheck to paycheck, living outside of our means. When I became a coach, I put my challenge pack on a credit card and sold things through Craigslist to be able to pay for it. Am I cutting out? Sorry if I am. I seem choppy.
I could hear you, but
anyway,
kind of. Yeah.
okay. Okay, sorry guys. But our life has dramatically been changed, like paid off debt and have a savings account now. And it's totally changed us. But along with that, the biggest freedom that I have found through that is overcoming one of the biggest things in my life, which was disordered eating. And Jenna and I really connected on that piece of our journey. And I had a lot of shame and guilt with the fact that I loved health and nutrition so much and had to like admit that I had. So
I can hear
but
you.
anyway, okay, but I overcame that as a coach. In my second year of coaching, I actually went to treatment for disordered eating, and through God and healing, I have gone through that, and it actually has given me the platform through coaching to be able to help more people with similar issues. So don't ever feel like you can't be a coach because you don't have it all together. Because girlfriend, I don't have it together. I've been healed and all
Me
that, but
neither.
I'm still in a struggle and one that, yep. Yeah, so I guess the last thing, you guys, I know we always have the question about getting started and kind of what that looks like. Becoming a coach, it really costs nothing. It really doesn't cost anything. The only thing that you're investing with, or the only money that I guess that you would spend, would be on your own health journey. And we really encourage you to join one of our challenge groups and try out a program, try out some of the nutrition options that we have. And that's the only money that you're going to spend as a new coach. It literally costs nothing to start a business, which blows my mind that I spent $140 back when in 2014 to now make more than my teaching income. That blows my mind. But that's all it takes. And you can talk to your coach about kind of what would be best for you. But that's it. That's kind of how you get started. We can share those options. What was that question Kristen had?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're going kind of long here, but when you share
With sharing your
to
story.
people, are there you could or could not share, or can you be 100% transparent? Oh, you can be 100. Girl, I share all the time about everything.
Yeah.
Yes, and that actually, like, the more real you can be, the better, because people don't want to see another fake person on social media. And yeah, you should be yourself. And Jen and I have shared that. And there's, you know, all kinds of things that people struggle with that need to know that there's other people like them out there. So absolutely. What was the other
Yeah,
question?
the only thing I
Or,
want to add to that too is, if you don't feel comfortable sharing something, like don't feel that you have to be 100% transparent. Like
no.
when I got started, there were a lot of things that I would beat around the bush about. I didn't want to show struggle. I didn't want to show weakness. I'm supposed to be this coach helping people. So it's you build into that when your belief grows, your confidence grows, you begin to be more vulnerable because you want to naturally help and reach more people. So you almost share more organically or naturally just by being like, I want to help that person. I've overcome that. I want to help that person that might be in that
Yeah.
situation now.
Yep, definitely. And like Kristen, you said guidelines about what we can and can't share. We just make sure that anything we share is representing the coach that we want to be and representing our company with integrity. And honestly, that's kind of our guideline. So you can decide what that is for you. I don't know if there's another question there. Yeah, Kristen, we connect first with friends and people like your inner circle. And again, it's not a sales thing. It's really just asking like if people want to join you, and if they don't, that's cool. But usually people are like, "What's she doing? Because she looks great and she is happier and healthier." That's kind of what we do, attracting people and sharing our journey. So I think that's all we had kind of planned on sharing. But if anyone else has more questions, we're more than happy to share. If you guys got to run, that's cool too. But
Yeah, I just really want to close this up with, we're starting a new coach university next week. And what that is, it's our new coach training to make sure that you're getting started right. So, we're providing those tools and trainings to help you become effective and an absolute rock star coach to know exactly what you should be doing. We'll give you those tools, those resources to help you get started just like how we did, so you don't have that guesswork. And we have, again, a team of incredible, loving, empowering people who are ready to welcome you with open arms. So we are going to be enrolling coaches this next tomorrow is Friday. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow
yep,
through the weekend. And just reach out to the coach that invited you if you have any other questions. And then we could just kind of talk next steps about getting you started and getting you enrolled on our team.
sounds good. Thanks, Jenna. You guys, thank you so
Awesome.
much. Kristen, Monday is our kind of plan for starting with new coaches. Sorry, I see questions, but we can get anybody enrolled this weekend. Yeah, so reach out to us if you're wondering more. And Shannon asked about Summit. That's our annual celebration and training event that's in Indianapolis this summer. And we do that annually in different locations. So awesome.
Coach celebration. Love it.
So much fun. I can't
Thank
wait.
you guys.
Thanks for jumping on, guys.
All
Message us if you have
right.
more questions, but I'm going to go see my hubby because he just.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
guys for watching. See ya.